Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome back to the Moonlight Hours podcast with me, your host, Moses. Welcome back to today's episode, everybody. Um, what's up? I am tired. I don't know if you guys could hear. Oh no, I have noise cancellation on. So you might hear like a siren in the background while I'm talking, but like if I'm not talking, noise suppression. I was kind of getting tired of constantly having in the background whenever like I'm not talking because you can't. I feel like you can hear it, but like not as much if I'm talking. So I put that on because what I was using before to record, I was using Streamlabs to stream and record. Now I switched over to OBS because Streamlabs was taking up too much CPU and memory while I wanted to do stuff, and it was making my stuff lag. So I wanted to OBS. OBS is 1,000 times better. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Like I can have everything just on one window as opposed to because like I would have it set up. Like I have my second monitor, which is my work monitor. Well, the monitor that my job gave me. I have it vertically, so like top half will have my Spotify and bottom half will have the stream. But with Streamlabs, the bottom half, all you can see is the streams, and like it would show like alerts and stuff. Um, and I would have to have like the Twitch Stream Manager from Google in its own window. And Google Chrome takes up a lot of memory and CPU, so it was kind of frustrating. um, so with OBS, I can literally have OBS open. I have stream chat. I have stream alerts. I also switch over to stream elements. I have the scenes, sources, Twitch stats, audio, controls, stream information, all on one window, and it is so good and streamlined, and it is incredible. So I'm very happy with that. That's one thing that I changed. I also recorded last week with this, but I guess I forgot to. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but yeah, it's so much better. Um, also, like, and yeah, I brought it up because Streamlabs doesn't have the noise suppression thing, not that I know of, but OBS does, and it helps a lot. But yeah, last week I got my bonus. The day after my last podcast was uploaded. I didn't upload it on YouTube because there was something wrong with the video. Um, so I fixed it now, so I'm uploading it on YouTube now. But um, it's great. I got my bonus. It was great. I spent so much money last week. But honestly, if I'm being dead serious, I do not regret it whatsoever. I deserved to splurge on myself. I deserve to treat myself. I treat myself to a couple things, a little bit here, a little bit there. I got some records. I got four. No, I got six. I got two singles. I got that. So I got two different coloring book by Chance Rapper records. Each thing LPs because each one comes with two records, two LPs. So I got one which is my like one that I'm gonna be playing frequently, but I don't know if I'm gonna be playing frequently because there are some skips that may have just been because of first time being played. I don't know. I'm gonna test it. And I got another one which is a collector's edition just because I liked how the vinyl looks. And Coloring Book is one of my favorite. It's a mixtape, but it's honestly one of my favorite albums of all time. Um, I love it. And then my beautiful dark twisted fantasy, my beautiful dark twisted fantasy. I got that. Um, I'm pissed off. All right, so I got coloring book. Coloring book was supposed to come in like the one that the one I'm going to be playing was supposed to come in tomorrow, but it ended up being a day early. While my beautiful dark twisted fantasy was supposed to come in today, but it didn't get here. I guess it's delayed. It's in Massachusetts. It's here, but it departed from like the main hub in Springfield, and just hasn't showed up. Like the coloring book departed after. I don't if they lost that freaking package. I honestly, honestly, I will be so pissed because I've been looking forward to getting that record for months. Oh my gosh, I'll be pissed. Um, so yeah, I got that. What else did I get? I had like a cart on Amazon that I splurged on. Um, just literally couple knickknacks. Like I needed a new cable for my charger. Um, literally a vinyl cleaning kit, a record cleaning kit. Um, what else? What else did I get? Oh, a new tarot deck. Um, Speaking of tarot, I did tarot readings on Omegle on my stream on Saturday, and it was so much fun. And I'm gonna do it probably every Saturday stream, um, because that was a lot of fun. So that happened, but yeah, I got that. Friday, I ordered the faceplate. They released faceplates for the PS5. I got that along with the black PS5 controller, which I've been wanting. I got the black faceplate, and it looks so much better. It looks so much better black than white. Like the white, honestly, like it's just two different feels. Like the white is very much looks more futuristic. It looks more advanced. It has that vibe going for it. But the black just looks so much more sleek, and it is without a doubt a PS5. With the black faceplate, that is what a PlayStation should look like. Because every single PlayStation has been black. I think like the PS1 actually was gray, but I think maybe there was black. I don't know. But PS2, PS3, PS4, the ones that had a major impact in most people's lives were black. Like you can get other colors with it, like other faceplates and stuff, but they were black. So like PS5 came out as white. Yeah, it looked cool and stuff, but I personally didn't like the white. I don't like having white electronics because they get dirty easily. Well, they get dirty equally, obviously, but like it's more present on white stuff. So that's why I have everything I own is dark, and I love. So I have like the PS5 controller, which is white, but I got a black one because I wanted a black one for the longest time because I think the black one looks cooler, and the black one looks like a PS2 controller too, which is really cool. Um, but the black faceplates, it looks so much better. It looks so much better. So I got that. What else did I get? I got there's this place that I've been wanting to order from for a really long time because they had like a style of hoodie that I liked. Uh, so I ordered that along with like other hoodies and like t-shirts, a couple t-shirts. It was literally one of those like places where you can like get a mass amount of the product. And like it would be like if you got like 1 to 11, it was like $7. If you got like 12 to like 30, it would be like like $6, stuff like that. Like those mass product places, but you can get like singles as well. So I got a few of those. Like I got like two t-shirts of like four different colors and like a hoodie and a couple hoodies and stuff. Um, just because I wanted to. I've been wanting that stuff for a while. I've had it like I've had the tab open for a while. I got that. I was planning on getting more records. Like literally, like all I was thinking about for like the first few days was like I need to get all these records. These records, I want these. But now I'm gearing more towards clothing now, because I realize there's a lot of clothing that I've been wanting. I feel like I'm good with pants. Pants is like the one thing that I was struggling. I don't want to say struggling with, but like I wanted to have more jogger sweats and like jogger pants, like khaki joggers. I wanted more, and I got what I needed. I'm fine with that. Now I'm gearing more towards like tops. So I got all those t-shirts. I got a pack of like regular gray t-shirts that I've been wanting. That's another thing I got from the Amazon package. And I got sneakers today. I kind of just bit the bullet and bought them because I was planning on buying them Wednesday when I got paid again. But I bit the bullet and got them now because I have the money and I can do it. So I did it. I got Jordan. I got Jordan ones. I got ones crimson tint highs. They're like pink and black. Well, I want to say pink, pink, but it's like more like a salmon type vibe going, and it's great. I think they look incredible. I've been wanting them for a while, and I completely forgot that they existed. And then I was like, "Oh, these exist. I'm gonna get them now." So I got them now. I was gonna get the pine greens, but ended up going with the crimson tints because I don't know. I just wanted it. I don't know. It makes more sense for me to get the pine greens because I have a green hoodie coming in that I could have gone well with it, and I have no clothes. I have a pink hoodie, but it's a tie dye pink hoodie, so maybe it can go with the crimson tint. I gotta wait until I see like them in person, um, but the Crimson Tints kind of won the battle because they were like the tiniest bit cheaper than the Pine Greens. I'll probably get the Pine Greens soon, if I'm being honest. Probably next month at some point. Um, but I got those. Really excited for those to come in. Um, Later on this week, I'm gonna be getting, or next week, I'm gonna be getting some flannels, um, some more flannels that fit me because I have grown a lot. And while I'm in this shape, I'm going to have clothing that fit me for this shape. I do plan on hopefully losing weight, um, so I can fit back into some of my older clothing that I love, which hopefully will happen. And then I'll just have those oversized clothing for, I don't know, like future girlfriend who likes oversized clothing. Um, I got that. Got myself a bunch of boxers too. Um, I've I had enough boxers, but I was like, you can never be too sure. So I got like 15 more boxers. So I was like, all right, bet. Now I know I'm set. Now I know I'm set. Um, I got that. What else? What else did I get? Today, You Matter had a drop today, which pissed me off. I'm sorry, it pissed me off that You Matter had a drop today because I was not expecting it, and I was like, now I have to get something from this drop. So I did, and it was like a trucker drop, and they had this trucker jacket, but it cost $200, and I don't even wear jackets, but I just thought it looked so cool that I wanted to get it. I decided not to, sadly. But they had this gray hoodie that I got, and I got this trucker hat, this brown trucker hat because I want more brown clothing as well. There's colors that I'm trying to, because there's sneakers that I want, and I need colors for the sneakers. Like I gotta get more pink clothing for the Crimson Tints. I gotta get more green for the Pine Greens that I want to get, and I want to get some fours, taupe haze fours that I've been wanting for probably since they came out. Um, I was planning on getting them for a while, but then it ended up being between those and the Royal Toe ones, um, like the Toe Pace fours and then the Royal Toe ones. And I was like, when I wake up in the morning, whichever one is cheaper, I'm getting, and the Royal Toes one. So I got those, um, and hopefully I get the Toe Paces soon, or Top Hazes. I don't know how you pronounce the color. Excuse me. So I got all that cool stuff. And I still have money left. It's crazy to me. Like I gave myself a specific amount that I could spend, uh, and I hit that amount, but I didn't at the same time. So I hit that amount. I've surpassed that amount at this point because of stuff that like little transactions that I've done, like food for my family. Like I took my family out for dinner on Saturday night. So I did that. But I gave myself $1,000 to spend on things that I wanted for myself, like things that I've been planning on buying, like shopping wise. And I didn't hit the thousand. Like I was gonna spend $1,000. I said I was gonna spend 1,000. Everything else was gonna go into my savings. Um, and I did. I didn't spend 1,000. I only spent like maybe like 700, and I had everything else. But everything else literally just went towards me ordering food for my family, ordering food for myself, getting ingredients for stuff that I wanted to make, taking my family out for dinner, and many transactions like small bills I had to pay. Um, for like Afterpay and like Klarna and stuff, if you know what that is, like Quad Pay, Sezzle, that type of thing. I had some stuff that I had to pay for there. Um, Random transactions, like obviously like those subscriptions that I had to pay, and it honestly added up to 1,000 and then some things that I had to pay for. Um, so, but I still have a good amount of money, which is great. And I'm scared because like I don't want to touch my savings because it's like the most I've had in my savings at one time. So I'm refusing to touch my savings unless I kind of there's something I really want that I'm gonna take it out. But I know once I like take some out, I'm gonna keep taking it out. So I'm trying to keep my savings untouched, for as long as I can. So that was great. My bonus was a blessing. Um, Definitely. But with the bonus came a thing because I would always joke and say like this bonus is gonna keep me employed here for another like 6 months. I would tell my boss that like, oh yeah, the raise that I got, it kept me here for another 3 months. And then we got another raise, it kept me here for another 3 months. And then that annual raise, that beefier one, is gonna keep me here for another 6 months. You got me for another year. Jokingly, but like I said it again with the bonus, like, oh yeah, this bonus is gonna keep me here for another 6 months. But I mentioned it in a podcast before, like I can't picture myself working here for the rest of the year. So I know I'm gonna be quitting this year. But there's things that I want to do to like kind of build to that moment, I guess you can say. For example, I'm really, really thinking about switching to part time so I can focus more of my time or focus more time than I have been on streaming, which I have been doing really well recently. I have been streaming consistently more. Like I streamed Friday night. Oh yeah, so Friday night I went out for dinner with my family, and somehow I got back in time to be able to stream for like 2 hours, and I did. Streamed Friday night, Saturday night. I streamed during the day yesterday, which I never do. I never stream on Sundays or during the day. But I was like, I'm gonna do this. Let's play a little bit. Let's play a little bit, and I did. I did, and I'm streaming today. Like it is 7:43 right now while I'm recording this podcast on Monday, and I'm about to right after this. I'm gonna stream. And then tomorrow I'm doing another day stream because I have the day off tomorrow. I won't be streaming Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. I will be streaming Saturday, most likely Sunday. I'm trying to stream as much as I can. I want to stream as much as I can because like I used to only stream like weekends because I was only when I that's the only time I had the energy. But I'm trying to get rid of this like block that I have, this creative block that I've been having for so long. Like I realized how bad it was. I was talking about it on stream the other day, like, oh wow, I'm getting close to like a year and like maybe like 4 or 5, 6 months. Well, I'm getting close to a year, but that's like later on this year, of a year of me streaming. And then I checked, like, oh, let me check the exact time. My year of streaming is in March. And I didn't even realize that because, and this was what made me kind of nervous. I don't remember the first half of 2021. I remember certain feelings that happened. I do have no memories outside of work from 2021. No memories. I cannot remember anything that happened outside of work, outside of things that had to do with work in 2021, which scared me because that's never happened to me before. Never happened to me before. It's nerve wracking for me because I'm just like, wow. I've been working at this place for over a year now. Probably it's gonna be like a year and a half next month, and I've just been working 40 hours a week, busting my butt at this job, taking the most calls on my team. Like my boss has been sending out things daily for like goals that we've been meeting, and one of the things that she shows on there is like the amount of calls we've taken and like the percentage of calls that we've done the specific goal on. So like if she sends it out for the entire team, I have double the amount of calls in 4 days of the second highest person. So like the second highest the person with the second highest calls on my team, I have double their calls. I've been taking so many more calls. It is so frustrating, and I don't even try. That's the thing. I'm not even trying. Like if I really applied myself, I'll be getting quadruple the calls. Quadruple. I barely try though. Barely. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to think about, honestly. I'm like applying myself without applying myself. So like I've been thinking, genuinely thinking like I think it's time for me to go overtime. I mean, oh, not overtime. God, I did overtime. I realized I was burning myself out, so I stopped. I'm not doing overtime right now. I'm thinking about switching to part time, so I can focus more of my time, more than I have been on streaming. Um, so I can stream because if I did part time, I could like what I would want to do, ideally, would be working 4 days a week, which would mean if I don't even know if it's possible, I think it would just be going from 40 hours to 30 hours. But like if I can negotiate, maybe doing like 32 hours, so I can work like 4 full days, stream after. But for example, if I work Monday through Thursday, I can stream Thursday night, I can stream Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday, and any other day I want. But if it's just cut down to 30, I can still do it because I can stream earlier. Because if I did 9 to 3 Monday through Friday, I could be out at 3, do everything I need to do, cook dinner, and be streaming by 7, stream from 7 to 11 or 7 to midnight, go to sleep, wake up the next morning at 9, and I could do that every single day. And that would be fine. I would be fine with that. I wouldn't feel burnt out because I would be doing, instead of me doing overtime on my job for 2, 3 hours of me working, sending emails or taking, like doing callbacks or something like that, I'll be playing video games or singing or watching Caso Cerrado on stream, which is something I've been doing. So if you want to pop in my streams, we're watching Caso Cerrado. It's really funny and it's great. If you know what if you don't know what Caso Cerrado is, it's Hispanics judge Judy. So the drama is turned to like 11 because Hispanics are dramatic, and it's so much better, and the stories are great. Well, the cases are great. But yeah, it's just like the pros are currently outweighing the cons with working part time, because the cons would be like I would be taking a pay cut, obviously, pay cut. Um, I don't know how like my vacation and sick time would work. Um, and it's like my mom is the biggest thing, because my mom is the only one who would be against me going part time. It would be very surprising for me if I brought it up to my mom. I'm scared to bring it up to my mom. If I brought it up to my mom and she says it took you long enough or something like that, or she said if she was completely fine with it, because I do not think she'd be completely fine with it. But hey, my mental health has been crap. The fact that I cannot remember half of 2021 is an issue. It might not be a crazy issue for some people, but for me, it is a major issue because this has never happened to me before. Never. Like, I would understand that for me living in New Jersey. I get that, wanting to block out that time period, because like I'd never wanted to be there in the first place, but I made some great friendships there, and I love everybody there. I love you all. If you're listening to this and you a homie from Jersey, just know I'm always thinking about you guys. You guys really made my time there good. Um, and you guys gave me a reason to go to school every day and gave me a reason to keep going. Honestly, keep going and not like break down, drop out, run away, because you guys made it bearable. So I really do appreciate each and every one of you Jersey folk. Y'all, like Jersey homies, you guys are great. I love you all. I think about you guys every day. Hit me up sometime. If you're ever in Massachusetts, I will literally not drive. I'll take an Uber because I can't drive. I'm a bum who can't drive. I will go anywhere to you to visit you, chill with you, hang out with you, because I love you all dearly. Um, but yeah, as I was saying, I would understand me blocking out that time period and not remembering it, but I remember every moment from living in New Jersey. And the fact that this job has drained me so much mentally and put such a mental strain on my brain and my health, it is bad. It's bad. Like, come on. It's bad. It is bad. But thankfully, I don't know. Thankfully, I'm starting to get a plan going for this, because things need to change. And they really do need to change. Um yeah. Yeah. It's it's a life. This job, my main goal, and I say it all the time, my main goal in streaming is to be able to make enough money so I can quit my job and have that steady income from streaming, if that be streaming cooking and stuff like that, so I can take care of myself and my family. And it could fuel my other passions, like opening up a restaurant, opening up food trucks. Like, that is something I want to do with my life. Like, for the longest time, I was like, I want to be the head chef of a restaurant. I want to open up a food truck. I would still love to do that, but honestly, like, my passion has steered more towards streaming to make the money for that. And not being the head chef of my restaurant, I would want to be the chef of my restaurant, but for a shorter period of time. And then later on giving it to someone else. So like helping it get started and then moving on, kind of thing, to like the next restaurant or the food truck. So something like that. I don't know. My dream is kind of, it's that dream is making its corrections as life progresses for me. Um yeah. I still want to open up a restaurant though, and food trucks. But working in a call center is not not going to fuel that passion. I would need to work here for a very long time to be able to open up a food truck, let alone a restaurant. So I need to find a more lucrative course of action for my life. Um, yeah, yeah. Well, that's it. We'll get into Am I the A-hole now, and then I'm gonna go stream. Um, we're playing God of War on stream. So if you want to pull up at any point, follow me on stream, twitch.tv/mjsanto1, the number one. Um, I've been streaming God of War, been playing a little bit of Overwatch. At the beginning of each stream, well, most streams, we've been watching Caso Cerrado. Um, we'll do some stuff, listen to some good music, just chill, all around vibes. And from now on, I think every Saturday night, I'm going to be doing Omegle tarot readings. Um, so yeah. First up, give me a quick second. Hold on. I'm just going to. I just gotta take a quick. It's quick. I'm parched. 1 second. All right. I was about to burp. Not gonna do it. All right. Am I the a-hole, or am I the stupid? Wait, what was my thing? Um. Yeah. Am I the stupid idiot poopy butthole for having my husband's friend kicked out for bringing his 4 kids to my child-free wedding? My husband, 30, and I, 30, got married 2 weeks ago. We decided on a child-free wedding due to venue choice, food choice, alcohol, location, etc. We included this rule in every invitation, including the one my husband's quote-unquote bestie, Leo, 35, who's a widower with 4 kids. Leo complained to my husband about the rule, but that is that. Yeah. At the wedding, my husband said he was worried his friend Leo may not come since I refused to let him bring his kids. But almost an hour into the wedding, we start hearing noise from a distance. We look closely and see Leo standing there with his 4 kids dressed nicely. He was arguing with the staff about the kids not being allowed. I felt horrible because the staff was drilling that this was an adult-only wedding and the kids needed to leave, but Leo kept arguing and went as far as to yell out my husband's name, telling him to come tell the staff off since it's his wedding. I was so upset and embarrassed, but I kept my composure and went over to talk to Leo. I told him to either get the kids somewhere else or come back or just leave. He acted offended, saying this is his best friend's wedding and he was invited to it. I said I was sorry, but the rule is followed by everyone, and everyone should respect that. He argued about how he wasn't just a random guest, but was family, but I said it still applies. I insisted he make his choice, but he doubled down talking about how he couldn't find a babysitter and I shouldn't have to miss his best friend's wedding. I had the staff escort him and his kids out after he kept pushing, which led to some of my husband's friends to complain, saying Leo has special circumstances because he's a widower, and it's essentially my fault for not providing babysitting options for the guests. Wedding went on after that, but my husband was angry. He said that this is his best friend and that I just caused to miss his wedding. He said Leo stopped answering his calls till today and responding to his messages because of what I did. Now my husband believes that I have just ruined his relationship with his friend when I could have just made an exception for him and the kids since they were already there. Am I the a-hole? Edit. Just so you know, my husband was on board with this rule but wanted me to make an exception for his friend and his friend only. My family and friends would have felt deeply hurt if I said yes. No. Nope. Any wedding one that comes up, you're not the stupid idiot poopy butthole in this situation whatsoever. It is your wedding. If you don't want kids at your wedding for specific reasons, there should not be kids at your wedding. No, it does not matter about the friend. The friend is completely in the wrong here because he should have followed the rules and planned ahead. Couldn't find a sitter. You had plenty of time to find a sitter. And she has no reason to accommodate for your needs. Like, I get it, dude, you're a widower. I'm sorry for your loss. But no. No. A rule is a rule. You have to follow it. Like, for example, let me give an example. Let me think of an example real quick. Hold on. Um, 2 cops pull up on a guy driving at 150 miles an hour. The guy, they get pulled over. Two cops come out. One of the cops is best friends with this guy. The other cop writes him up a ticket. He gets all up in arms because he's getting a ticket. His best friends are like, yo, cut him some slack. You were breaking the law. 150 miles an hour does not only put you at risk, but it puts everyone else on the road at risk. So, no, you're not the a-hole. Excuse me. You're not the a-hole. Honestly, get a new husband, because if he's gonna go do the bros before hoes thing with you, he has some growing up to do. Moving on. Am I the stupid idiot poopy butthole? From removing my sister from the bridal party because she won't wear the bridesmaid's dress. My fiance, 28 male, and I, 26 female, are getting married in late August, and the planning is going great. I asked my sister, 24 female, to be one of the bridesmaids, since we have always been very close. However, a couple of weeks ago, I had to ask her to leave the bridal party. The dress I selected for my bridesmaids is a very summery, pink strapless, pink strapless knee length. However, a few years ago, my sister converted to a very conservative church, and her new church has a strict modesty rule that do not allow her to show her arms, legs, or any of her chest or back. Wow. We argued over the bridesmaid's dress, with her offering to wear leggings under the dress and have the top altered or wear a cardigan. I said no, as this would look very strange in my bridal party photos. And since she refused to wear the original dress, I asked her to leave the bridal party. My sister has been really upset, and now she feels like she shouldn't come to the wedding at all. But at the same time, I feel like her duty as a bridesmaid is to wear what I want her to wear, so I had the right to ask her to leave the party. Am I the a-hole? No. You shouldn't change what you're planning based off of the beliefs of other. Honestly, she needs to take a good look in the mirror in that church, because it gave me some PTSD from my own church and how they treat women. Like, no, 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 come on. Why would you think? No, let her be upset. It's your wedding, not hers. She has no say. If she doesn't want to wear the dress, she should have left the bridal party herself. But no, it is not your fault. I want to see what this comment says. If anybody says, huh? Now I'm reading the comments, and someone made a very valid point. They brought up a hijab. That is valid. But I feel like the hijab has different no. Yeah, you're kind of the a-hole. Nah, honestly, nah. Nah. It's a kind of you are, but you're not at the same time. You're not because it's your wedding and you're planning, but you are because like religious stuff. Like I didn't process like that aspect. Like, what if it was a hijab instead? Because that's very much an issue. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to go in neutral in this at this point, because I still think she's not, but she is at the same time for religious beliefs. Um, yeah. Dang, I didn't even not even think about that. I was really on her side. And now I'm like I'm torn. Definitely, I'm just gonna move on because like I'm neutral in this case. She both. Moving on. Am I the stupid idiot poopy butthole for not letting my daughter drive alone at night, which led to her not talking to me? All right. My daughter is 21, female, and lives in another city for her university. She's here for the holidays for 2 weeks, and since all her friends are still at the university, she has no one to hang out with. But she's not bothered by that, since she wanted to spend time with her family, aka us. Now the problem is, all of us are sick. Not COVID, just flu. We just got tested. So we still stay in our room, but 2 days ago we went to a family friend's wedding, which is out of the city, and daughter didn't join. But other than that, we've been home. Daughter's been bored this entire week, saying she's watched over 50 episodes of her show and she's tired and wants to do something else with us. I tried to spend time with her by sitting an hour or two with her, but that's it because I can't really do anything else. I'm just tired. However, tonight, daughter came to me and said she wanted to go to drive to the store and get some snacks so she could watch a movie and asked if I could come with her. The store's 5 minutes away, but wasn't up to it, so I said no, ask your brother. Her brother's perfectly fine, no flu. A while later, she came back saying he said no and asked if she could just drive by herself since it was close. It shouldn't be a big deal since she has her license and it's only 6:30. I still said no, after which she got angry and said it's not fair that we don't spend any time with her, and she's trapped at home because we're sick, and that is, and that it must not even be serious since we attended a wedding that's outside of our city, and yet I won't go to the store that's 5 minutes away. I asked her to go to her room and calm down, but she hasn't talked to me since. So Reddit, am I the a-hole? Edit, I don't want to go alone at night as I'm a little scared. I don't want it to get into danger. Edit 2, okay, I get it. I'm the a-hole. I guess people were um calling them out. I get I'm the a-hole to answer some other common questions. No, my daughter doesn't do drugs or alcohol. She hates addiction because her father is an alcoholic, so she's never under the influence. Um, I don't know if she drives alone at night while she's in university because we never talked about that, but I now know that she probably does. She doesn't have any restrictions on herself in the other city, but we made sure that she knew that while she's here, she'll respect our rules, which she does, although she's a bit whiny about them. I apologize to her and let her know that she can go. Thank you for all your judgment. I'll try my best not to be a helicopter parent anymore. I was going to say the exact same thing. Um, you are the a-hole. You really need to loosen the reins. Um, I would get it if she was like below 21. If like 18, 19, 20, I'm fine with that. I would still get it because she's an adult, but like, eh, kind of thing. Um, but she's 21, like she's officially an adult. You have no excuse at this point to helicopter parent her anymore. There's no raising you need to do anymore. It is done. You're done. She's 21. She's raised. It's time for her to learn her own learn her do make her own mistakes and learn her own lessons. So yeah, I get it. I would be terrified too, but you would just honestly you can't it's sort of she's an adult now. You really have to let her be her own person and not constantly be worrying about her, because if you're constantly worrying about her, she will never live a life that she wants. um Thankfully you don't have those boundaries while she's at college, but yeah, you are in this situation, but you already acknowledge that, which is good. Let her be her, especially the grocery store is really close. um but I understand your concern. I do understand your concern, but yeah, an adult. She's an adult. That's it for me. Thank you guys for listening. I really do appreciate you guys. Honestly, you guys are whoever, if you're listening to this, you guys are the reason I keep going. Not really. I keep going because I need a place to vent. Um, but I do appreciate it. I love you all. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. I never say that because I don't post on my Twitter, but I'm starting to post on my Twitter now. mjsanto1. No, actually, no. It's mjsanto underscore on Twitter. Or link in the bio. It's in my Instagram. It's in the anchor page for my podcast. It should be in the Spotify too if you're listening on Spotify. It's the link tree, MJ Santo. Do it. Go there. Follow all of my stuff. TikTok, everything. To stream. Catch me on my stream. I'll be on the stream. Well, by the time this is uploaded, I would have most likely already finished stream. I might still be streaming. I don't know how long I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but yeah. I appreciate you guys' support. Honestly, I really do. Peace and blessings, love and happiness. Stay safe, stay happy, stay sane, stay hydrated. I love you all. Have a great night. Have a great day, evening, whatever. Sleep well. Be kind to one another. Honestly, please. It's what we need nowadays. And don't get sick. So many people getting sick. Stay safe. Please stay safe for the love of God. But yeah, that's it for me. Have a great night, day, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever. Bye.